All right. So this is an opportunity call, and I've got my good friend Kelly Duncan Smith here with me. And some of you guys have seen what I've been, and I haven't really mentioned to you what I'm even talking about. Some of you may know, you've seen me talking a little bit about a new product that I've been promoting, and I'm super excited about it. And what the reason why I have you here is because I believe this is an opportunity for you to potentially earn some additional income. This is a product that, as I look at it, 90% of Americans need. And my wife and I are both certified detoxification specialists. And when I came across this, actually Josie came across it. She had been she broke her foot. Okay, she in three places she broke her leg and her ankle, and so she's been recuperating. And while she's been recuperating, it's been a couple months on the couch, and something happens when you're sedentary. You start to gain a little bit of weight. And I know some people have gained a little bit of weight even during the pandemic. And this is a product that I found out about. I did a lot of research because Josie was interested in it. I said, well, let me check this out because this is 100% fat loss. Okay, what's that have to do with me? Well, this is something that is, in my view, you're in the perfect position as a real estate agent, in the perfect position. You're around people, they're going to want to know about this. So with that, what I want to do, I did a lot of research on it. I took a look at it and I said, is this the real deal? I don't know if I can, I don't trust a lot of things. And I did tons of research and I said, I found out that this is absolutely the real deal. So I actually invested in the company. I'm an investor. I've got my business partner here with me, Kelly Duncan Smith, and my other business partner, Patty Lynn, as well. And so we're just I'm going to turn it over at this point to none other than Kelly Duncan Smith. What's up, Kelly?
Hi, Knolly. How are you?
Hey, good, good. I'm happy to have my tribe here. This is my family. These are my people. And they know I've been doing this for 4 years. I've had my mentorship masters group, and I've never brought them an opportunity ever.
Wow.
Okay, let me say it again. 4 years, I've never brought them another opportunity outside real estate. We sold 96 houses last month, 96 homes as a group. So, but this is something that I said, if I don't bring this to my tribe, I would be, shame on me. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to you. I'm going to make you the co-host as well.
Absolutely. Awesome. So first off, hi, everybody. I'm Kelly Duncan Smith, like Knolly said. I'm so super excited to be here. My phone keeps squirreling out because our owner of the company is calling in. We just started shipping and we started paying yesterday. So she keeps calling.
Yay!
So I'll tell her when we're done. Yay!
Yeah. And let me throw this in too, Kelly, just so you guys know, Kelly and I go back way back. Many, many years. I spoke at a Keller Williams office where she was the number one agent in that office. What city was that in, Kelly? Remind me.
We were in Agawam, Massachusetts, Longmeadow, Massachusetts, and
In Mass.
Northampton, Massachusetts. So I was the top agent out of the 3 market centers. And
Okay.
so Knolly and I met Knolly. He was speaking. I think we were in California, maybe, or it was at one of the conventions. He was speaking on stage, and Knolly and I and Josie became friendly, and we've just kind of stayed in touch a little bit here and there over the years. And when Josie and I started talking about this product, Knolly went, what's that? What's that? and he got his ear to the wall, and then he did what Knolly does in true Knolly fashion. He jumped over and deep dived into the research on the end of it to, wanted to make sure that this is the real deal. So he came up on the other side a couple days later saying, oh my God, this is the real deal. Kel, this is insane. Tell me more, tell me more. So long story short, like he said, opportunity, guys, to me, in my opinion, this is like having Google stock in 1990. It's just insane. And another thing that Knolly said is, people gained a little weight during the pandemic. 25 pounds was what the average American gained during the pandemic. We sat home, sad, depressed, and ate, and to be totally honest, the average American was about 20 pounds overweight going into the pandemic. So just so you understand, this product it's something that the entire world not only should have, but literally needs for health purposes. So this came across my desk, like Knolly said. I've been a top real estate agent for 30 years. Why would somebody that's selling? I was selling. I had a couple people with me, but mainly my admin and a couple other agents. I was selling over 100 homes a year. I had a great income. Why would somebody like me do something like this? Opportunity, guys, strictly opportunity. So let me just back up a second here. I'm going to tell you about the product. I'm going to tell you about the company. I'm going to tell you about how to come in. I'm going to be very respectful of your time. I'm going to try to condense it to about 15 minutes, and then you can have your beautiful Saturday back. Okay. So first, the product is called Zenith. It's Zenith. It is a product that was out. It is based on leptin in your system. So this product was out in 2007, 8, and 9. It was doing 500,000 bottles a month. I mean, it was having explosive growth. Somebody's asking if they can send the Zoom link, Knolly, just so you know. It was having explosive growth back in 2007, 8, and 9. What happened? Why did it go off the market? The owner decided that he wanted that, 500,000 bottles a month wasn't enough, and he decided to cut the formulator out. He reversed engineered the formulation, and he got caught. It ended up in litigation, and it lived there for the last 14 years. So long story short, the owners of our companies, one of them they wanted to open an MLM, and they had been trying literally hundreds of products. They couldn't find anything that was, a barn door kick in enough to bring to the world. And one of the owners happened to be friends with the formulator. They started talking, and there was 5 people vetting for this product. Like 5 people were fighting for it, bidding on it. And after what our formulator, Evan, had already been through, he just said, I don't want to deal with that or any of that anymore. He trusted our owner, and he said, you guys take it to the world. I happen to be one of the 4 master distributors. I was handpicked to bring this to the world. I feel so blessed for that opportunity. So we have so many powerhouses coming into this. It's just insane. The quality of people that are coming in. I mean, we have over 600 doctors already. We have thousands of nurses. We have been open 1 week today. It's insane. Like the growth is explosive because it's a product that works. So back to, like I said, it was out 2007, 8, and 9. When we got a hold of the product, we have about 150, maybe 200 testers on it right now. Knolly and Josie are testers. I'm a tester on it. It works. It really works. I'm 5'6". I'm 57 years old. I have been living between 140 and 145, pretty much, right around there. I would like to say in my head around 140, but to be totally honest, I was somewhere between 140 and 145 pretty consistently. I am right now 134 pounds. I have not weighed that in a decade. The product is absolutely insane. So how does it work? It's based on the leptin in your body. In 1994, I think it's Rockefeller University, did studies on leptin, and they were giving obese people excess leptin. And they realized really quickly that wasn't the solution. What they needed to do was reduce the leptin in your body. And when they reduce the leptin in your body, that blood-brain signal gets to your head, and it says, I'm satiated. Stop eating. And also when the leptin is reduced in your body and that blood-brain signal gets there, your body starts now to eat the fat instead of, we starve, we work out, and you just can't break those plateaus. This actually trains your body to start eating its own fat. So it's just an insane product. And we have a double-blind clinical tests that were done on this at the University of Connecticut. It was an 8-week study. the average person on the placebo, and I want to make sure everybody understands this, exact same diet in both groups. It was done all on all women, but you boys, you guys, you lose weight way faster. It's just not fair. But it was done on all women. And in that period of time, the average person on the placebo, and this is with a 1,500 a day caloric intake and working out 3 times a week for a half an hour. Both groups had the exact same thing. The people on the placebo lost 9 pounds. The people on our product lost 21.3 pounds. Exact same regimen. And it was 21.3 pounds, guys, not of water, not of muscle. It was 21.3 pounds of pure fat. And they were like, oh my God, this is insane. Like, this is going to change the world, you know? So, long story short, during that study, the average woman lost 3.96 pounds around her waist. And let me tell you, thank you, the big M. Sorry, boys, but menopause is not a cool thing and it's not a fun thing. And that's where I was carrying my weight. 3.96 inches the average woman loses on around her waist in that period of time. 1.2 inches they lost off both thighs. They lost over 3 inches off their hips. I mean, it works. So with that being said, first off, Knolly, does anybody have any questions about the product? Oh, I do want to talk about, before we jump to any questions, it is all natural, and this is very, very important. It is merely polysaccharides and fatty acids, and that's all plant-based. It is grain-free, soy-free, gluten-free, caffeine-free, stimulant-free. There's no sugars, no corn, no dairy, no egg. It is plant-based and it is 100% all natural. So I just wanted to make sure to answer that. Now, at this point, that's pretty much about the products. Is there any like burning questions in anybody's head at this point? Please speak about leptin. Okay, so leptin it's actually the combination of hormone and fat in your body. So when you reduce that leptin, and what this does, this helps you reduce that leptin in your body, and then the hormones, it balances your hormone, and that brain signal actually gets to your brain that says, I'm satiated, stop eating. Like me personally, I went from, I would say, I was telling people I was a picker. I would pick throughout the day. But I never really thought I was eating a lot because it was like 6 or 7 almonds and 4 or 5 grapes, or, you know, a hard boiled egg. Like there's like no calories in that. Guess what? When you're doing it 30 times a day, there's calories in it. Okay. So I really stopped with the picking almost altogether. And I went from eating half of my lunch, and I went from eating my lunch and my dinner to about half. I'm a wicked creature of habit. Almost every single day for lunch, I have a spinach salad with either berries, goat cheese, and a protein, or spinach salad with artichokes and cucumbers and a protein. And olives. That's like, I'm a wicked creature of habit. I kept making the same amount, and I kept having to put half of it in the fridge. That's why I was like, hey, Demi, start making less. So that's pretty much about the product. Now, let me tell you really quickly about the company. The company is built on 3 pillars. It is built on overall health. And when we say health, I'm not just talking about the body. We're talking about mental health as well. This company is providing mindset coaching for free and world-renowned coaches. I mean, insane. I've signed an NDA, so I can't say who's talking, but guys, you're going to be impressed. So we have mindset coaching. We have a nutritionist. That does not mean that you need to stick to any set of diet. Is all it's saying is there's going to be a nutritionist. So maybe instead of chicken Alfredo with pasta, they'll teach you a really good recipe, like chicken, lemon, and capers and asparagus, where you can save some calories and still have a fabulous meal. We have the mindset coaching, the nutritionist, and and we have workouts. They have workouts that go live every single day. So instead of paying somebody, you can just come in and do these workouts. The company's whole purpose, we feel like the last 3 years has been detrimental to the average person, mentally, physically, and financially. So our goal is to bring back health, both physical and mental, and wealth to the world. And it's merely by, who doesn't want to make extra money, and who doesn't want to make extra money by helping people achieve what they really, really want? So it's the company itself is insane. The name Awakend, it's for new beginnings. And I'm so proud and so excited to be part of it. Now does anybody have any questions at this point? Because I just would like to go over the different ways that you can enter into the company and what the
Let me
cost.
let me just quickly, just very briefly,
Sure.
Kelly, because I know we want to keep it short. So, I actually order. You can actually get these. I don't know if you knew this. This is a replica. It's kind of hard to see. Turn my light. And I haven't even shown you this, Kelly. It's kind of hard to see with these lights. Let me turn this off. Turn this one off. This is 1 pound of fat. Okay, let me turn this light off so you can see it a little better. This is actually what a pound of fat looks like. Okay, you can order this on Amazon, by the way. I don't know why you would.
Myself one.
I'm
I want
geeky.
one.
I'm geeky like that. But the thing I loved about this product is that you're not losing muscle. You're not losing. It's not water weight or muscle, and because God knows I cannot afford to lose muscle. And people are like, Knolly, why are you trying this? Well, because I know that I'm not going to lose muscle mass. I'm only going to lose. I got a little bit to here, and so even for us little guys, it's incredible. I mean, if you look at the guys that are on this, how their body has reshaped. I don't know if some of you have seen the before and after pictures. It's absolutely incredible. The last thing I want to say is that a lot of people don't realize when you study weight loss or fat loss, a lot of it is very chemical. If you wonder why, like I grew up in a household of fluffy people, okay, and I was the skinny kid. I was as lean as a beanpole, but I got to tell you, Kelly, I was eating more than mom. I was eating more than my sister. I guarantee you I ate more than them, but I was a beanpole. It's just that my chemistry was different. Okay. And a lot of weight loss is chemical. A lot of people don't realize this. And what this does is gives you the unfair advantage, because what it does is it actually creates that chemical balance within you that now your body starts to eat the fat, like my body kind of does that anyway. See what I'm saying? So it really gives you the edge, that unfair advantage against this battle of losing fat.
And Nolly, I'm so glad that you brought that up, because I didn't mention, and I think this is so very important. This product also helps build skeletal adiponectin, which is lean muscle tissue, guys. That's huge. It helps you build that. So we have a group that Nolly can invite you to on Facebook, and you can literally see the muscles. Like you can see the muscles in these guys that, like, they had that little pooch, and now that little pooch is gone, and like all that they had, all those muscles that they had underneath there are like now really, really pronounced. So it builds adiponectin. It is an anti-inflammatory, so it helps with inflammation in the body, which God knows is huge. And it also helps tremendously with joint discomfort. So, I mean, it's worth it just for those aspects, never mind the weight loss. I mean, those other three things I'm 57, like I said, those are all things I want and need in my life. Okay, so we are bringing this to the world, guys. We have the exclusive global rights. You have to come through us in order to get this. We are bringing this. We are right now open in America, Canada, and Puerto Rico. It's there since it's such a my son lived in Puerto Rico for a year. It's fabulous. I had a grandbaby, and I spent a lot of time popping over for the weekend in Puerto Rico that year. Beautiful. So yeah, we have the exclusive worldwide rights. We are bringing this to the world, and now nobody has it yet. We are bringing it first to market. And that's why, guys, there's going to be such an explosive growth. We have been open for 1 week. We were in pre-launch for less than 2 months. We have brought 22,000 people into the company already. So it's the timing, guys. Whenever you do anything like this, you need a product that you have the exclusive rights to. Nobody else has the right to, has the rights to this. You have a product that works. Now, how often do you come across a product that has clinical studies proving its efficacy through the University of Connecticut? That's insane to me. And then you have timing. So this is literally a home run. This is going to go wild. It's going to take off. It already is, like a California wildfire, like starts with a match and it's going to go. So I want to tell you how you can join Knolly and I coming into this company. There's 5 ways. This is going to take me about 4 minutes, and then you will be free to enjoy your Saturday. So there's 5 ways to come into the company right now to be a partner. There's one way that you can come in that will be starting next week. We haven't even opened our customer portal yet. That's how new we are. So the customer portal, when that opens, it'll be somewhere in the next 7 to 10 days. You will be able to purchase 1 bottle, which is a 1-month supply. A one-time purchase is $160. To be on Subscribe and Save, it'll be $145 a month. Now, to become a member, where you have the benefits of all of the things that I was talking about earlier, the workouts and the mindset coaching, to become a member, there's 5 ways to come in. The very first and the least expensive, but definitely not the one with the most value, but the least expensive way is 2 bottles. It's $310. They're breaking it down because you're buying 2. They're giving a further discount of $130 for each bottle, which is $260 plus $50 for your annual membership. And again, that membership includes all of those perks, including your website, and it includes getting you a full calendar year at a discount price of $135. Remind me of this. Do I have to stay on it forever? I want to keep going with the money, but that's a question. Everybody goes, do I have to stay on it forever? So I do want to cover that, but we'll get back there. And I just don't want to let you forget. Let me forget. Second way, 4 bottles. That's $550. It's a further discount, $125 times 4 is $500 plus the $50 membership. Now, here's what totally blew my mind. This company integrated, they married Web3 and direct sales. And what does that mean? Well, in this industry of direct sales, the average person lasts 4 months and 7 days. Why? Because they just get in, they get going, they start getting a little bit of, I think I'm learning what to do. And their 4th auto ship shows up, and their husband, their wife, their mom, their best friend says, "You're not making money, you're spending it. Quit that and get a real job." So our owners did something that has never been done in the industry before. When I say they married Web3 and direct sales, they put together founders packages because they wanted to make an unfair advantage for the little guy. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I had to get a dog bowl out of the way before we had ruckus. I have this 10-month-old puppy. She would have been making a lot of
so
noise.
Cute. It's so cute.
Such a good girl. So they found a way. They figured out a way, because it's frowned upon in network marketing to buy ranks, but they figured out a way to help the little guy have a leap, a head start, keep going. And so that people would come in, they wouldn't get that pressure to quit and get a real job. And they would stay with us, and they would be with us for life. So they came up with what they are calling founders packs. Founders packs are actually a piece of digital art or an NFT with perks attached. Now, don't go all squirrely on me. I don't know anything about NFTs. Neither do I. And honestly, neither does Danielle, one of our owners. So we're just kind of like, okay, this works. All right, perfect. So what they did is they took a piece of digital art and they attached a bunch of perks to it. Now, our largest package is $3,495. Don't freak out. There's a lot of value here. You'll hear in a sec. It's $3,495. There's 2,800 points of volume is attached to this. If anybody wants the compensation plan, Knolly can send it over to you. There's 2,800 points of volume. That volume actually counts for your own personal volume, which is huge. It comes with 12 bottles of Zenith, 10 tickets to convention. 2 of those tickets are VIP tickets. You're going to get access to the private lounge with the massage chairs and the juice bars, and you're going to get the welcome reception, and you have stage walk, and you're going to have the special seating and swag, and they're really going to roll out the red carpet for us. It's going to be a pretty big deal. It also comes with 2 years of free shipping. It comes with, you have the right to a voice on the advisory board, and there's a whole bunch of other little perks. One also including being able to buy an NFT as we open other countries, because these are limited, guys. There's only 22,222 of these. When they're gone, they're gone. However, there is always going to hold a value within the company. Say 2 years from now, you decide, I don't want to do this anymore. You can turn that NFT back in, and the company will resell it for you and give you the money. So say at that time, this 3,495 is worth 2,000, you'll get that back. Say it's worth 10,000 because everybody wants to be an original founder, you'll get that money. So it's really, what they have done is really, really clever. Here is where the honeypot is. So in these companies, you come in at you have to achieve ranks. And the rank, this particular founders pack comes with the rank of what's called diamond. Now, normally it's a binary. So you have to build 20,000 points here, 20,000 points here, have at least 3 personally enrolled of your own people on each side. And it usually will take somebody quite a while to get there, to the point where most people quit before they get there. So what they did is they said, with this founders pack, you get to come in at the rank of a diamond. What does that mean? That means you get check match for 5 years on 3 different levels. 5 years is 260 paychecks on 3 different levels. Level 1 is anybody that you brought into the company, you personally. So that's anybody you gave birth to. So that's your first level. You get check match on their rolling volume of 15%. Anybody that they brought into the company, now those are your grandchildren, you're going to get a check match of 10%. And anybody that they brought into the company, you're going to get a check match of 5%. And my husband and I did this this kind of company one other time, and we brought in about 50 people in our first 6 months on the first level. That turned into about 250 or so on the second level, which then turned into literally thousands on the third level. So you have the potential to make a lot more money on the third level than you do on your personals on the first. So guys, and I want you to also break this, the $34.95, there's also a $99 fee for the credit card transfer. They have waived shipping. The company is absorbing that, and they have waived taxes. The company is absorbing that. So it turns out to be a total price of $35.94. If you divide that by 260 paychecks, it works out to less than $14 a week. So the first few weeks, you may not make that up. But let me tell you, if you're a hustler and a go-getter and you want to help people feel better and look better, those checks, like some of our check matches, like one of them was 17,000 in 1 week, just on the check match, not on volume or anything else. So that's a really big deal that they're doing this. Okay, 2 other founders packs. I'll make this short and sweet. The middle one is called Premier. Oh, the first one, Elite, and only the Elite has an Aston Martin convertible worth $260,000, baby, attached to one of the NFTs. So one random person is going to win, and it's not for the Premier or the Essential. One person is going to win that Aston Martin. So the second one is Premier. That one's $24.95. It's 2,000 points of volume. It's 8 bottles of Zenith. It's 6 tickets to convention. It's a 1.5 years of free shipping. And the honeypot here is 3 years, check match, levels 1, 15%, level 2, 10%. And then the smallest of the 3 is called our Essential. And that is, Essential is $1,295. It's 1,000 points of volume. It's 4 tickets to convention, 4 bottles of Zenith, 1 year free shipping, and it's going to have attached to it 1 year at the rank of Sapphire, getting paid 10% on everybody on your first level. So those are the different ways that you can come into the company. Knolly, what was it that I told you? Don't let me forget.
That
Oh,
was on the, do I have to be on it forever? Yeah.
yes. And I just, so first off, guys, there's an incredible value here. It's a deal and a half. However, I do want to answer this question because I get it all the time. Do I have to stay on this forever? No, you do not. You can get to your goal weight, and if you can be a good little boy or girl and stay there, you can get off of it. Personally, I was on it for a month. I was off it for a month. I need to be on it. The pickings started right back up. But the other thing is, like we said earlier, it does add adiponectin. It helps with inflammation and it helps with joint discomfort. So those other three things are also some huge things. So you do not have to be on it forever. I will choose to.
I would look at it almost as like a hormone. Sometimes women choose to be on that hormone replacement, but they might do it like Josie did it for a time. And then some might choose to stay on it for different reasons.
Right.
I won't get into that. Yeah, conversation. Yeah, but thank you guys so much. I know there's probably a lot of questions that you have because it's like, okay, this is so different and new. But Kelly and I are both realtors. We both have sold over 100 homes a year. We both are investors now in this company. We believe that this is an incredible add-on to what you're doing already. If you're watching this, if you're in real estate or you're an entrepreneur, a business leader, a coach, anyone that does business with other businesses or other people, this is a great add-on to your repertoire. Who couldn't use an additional 3,000, 5,000, 8,000, 10,000 a month or more? I mean, the potentiality goes up to 20,000 a week that you could earn. We don't want to make any
in volume, Knolly. That's just in volume. We get paid in 6 different ways.
I know there's 6 different ways to get paid. It's hard to keep track of the money.
And it's the same skill set for real estate agents. That's why this is such an amazing match for real estate agents, guys, because it's the exact same skill set. And like one of the reasons, Knolly didn't even know this when he signed in, but we did this another company with another great product we did, and we made $3.8 million extra in the last 4 years, just sharing something that we love. And that's when I was like first people were like, Kelly Duncan Smith is selling what? And everybody was like blown away. Like, what is she doing? And then they were like, wow, what are you doing? Wow, I want to do that too. So guys, it's like, think outside the box a little bit. It's something that everybody needs. The timing is perfect. The product has clinical proof. And I want to be at the front of bringing it to the world. Everybody that comes into this company is going to be under us. That's huge.
Absolutely.
Like other countries. Think about the growth here. So
so that's what we wanted to share with you. If you do have any questions, you can reach out to me directly. You could also reach out to Kelly. You could reach out to Patty Lynn as well. We're doing this together. And so that's it. I mean, enjoy your Saturday. I know that some of you have more questions though. So for those that want to stay after class, we're going to offer that as well. But for those that need to hop off, thank you so much. This is something that I don't want my tribe coming to me a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. Knolly, how come you didn't tell me about that? You're the only one that wants to get rich? No, it's for everybody. And so I'm doing this now, bringing it to you. We're 1 week opened, okay? So that in any time in the future, no one will ever be able to say, hey, how come you didn't tell me about Google? I could have bought Google stock back when they had 5 people working in their office, and I just ignored it after I read the magazine article. It didn't occur to me that I should do anything with it. Last story, I'm going to tell a quick story. I was with a client of mine once listing his house. He had a couple homes that he wanted to sell. He was an investor in Austin, and he said, Knolly, I got to tell you this story. He said, so many years ago, I was at a little restaurant called Luby's, and this guy came and he was doing a presentation. He had on blue jeans and a t-shirt, and he was a kid, and he said, Knolly, I don't know, man. I just didn't buy it and I didn't invest. The guy's name was Michael Dell. And I had an opportunity to either purchase real estate, which is what I did, or I could invest in this guy's little startup computer company. And he bought 10 houses in Austin. So he did pretty good. He didn't do bad. But guess what he could have done if he would have put $10,000 into, Dell stock, or 5,000 or $1,000, he would have been a gazillionaire from that. So this is to me a similar opportunity. I'm glad that Kelly shared it with Josie, and then we're all on the ground floor with this. So for those that want to stay after class with questions, now's the time to throw them in the chat, or you can unmute. Pamela's asking about repeating the different ways to get paid. I know there's 6 different ways, and we actually have a document on that. Do you want to go into that a little?
Sure.
Kelly, maybe some, yeah.
Absolutely. So it's a hybrid binary. So you build 2 legs. I've built a very strong leg on one side for Knolly. Knolly is building a very strong leg on the other side for you guys. You are responsible for 2 legs, but if you have a strong sponsor, the likelihood of you really having to concentrate on one leg is excellent. So we get paid. We get 10% off the volume of our lesser leg. So you'll get, so you have 50,000 points in each leg. That week your pay would be 5,000. You also get paid on check match, like I was saying earlier, 15% off the first, 10% off the second, third. And that actually, as you climb up the ranks, that goes 7 levels deep, 5% on 7 levels. So that's where, the money that is accrued there can be ridiculous. I'm telling you, I lived through this once before, and I went, what is going on? We would go to bed at night, and it would be our check would be 13,000. I'd wake up the next morning and our check was up to 18,000. You go to bed at night, next morning you wake up and our check was at 22,000. I'm like, this is insane.
Yeah.
It's
well,
kind
it's interesting.
of like profit share.
Yeah. And really like revenue share is what it's even more like.
Rev share, sorry.
But when you think about it, we were at Keller Williams too long. But when you think about it, I've never done MLM, so I've never been part of a multi-level marketing company ever. Now I have bought products, and I love the direct marketing model to bring products to the marketplace. In fact, there's a book called Building an Empire by Carruthers that I love, and it's all about network marketing. But I've never personally. So a lot of this is new to me. So binary, this, that. So I'm kind of learning the ropes as well. But one of the things that's interesting, I find interesting, is even if you enrolled 5 people or 6 people or 7 people, if they're the right people, that thing could really, really grow, So speak to that for just a second, Kelly.
Yeah, that's so true. Like I enrolled this woman, Susan, and she's 78. She's a sweet little old lady. Like she really is like a sweet little, she's 78. She has never really had any huge success in network marketing, but she signed in a couple of people that brought in dynamos. And I know her check was a very, very healthy 5 figures yesterday. I don't know exactly what it was, but she's like, I've never made more than 200 in a month. This is wonderful.
I love it. I love it.
It's the quality people, and they bring in quality people, and it's just the growth can be explosive. Another thing I do want to go over with you. This is really important. Just give me a second here. This is another way that we're getting paid. I'm not sure how long this is going to be, if this is just for the beginning, but we also have check the rank and qualification bonuses. So if you come into this, they're giving a certain amount of time for you to hit certain ranks here. And I just want to find it. Okay. So other ways you hit Sapphire organically. This is, you earn $100. If you do it in 5 weeks, that's $500. Then there's the next one is to hit Ruby. There's a $1,500 bonus if done in a 15-week period. Then the next one is double blue diamond. You get 5,000 if you hit that. And then the next one, 10,000 for triple blue diamond. Black diamond is a $25,000. And I've hit all these already. Okay. So this is real.
Well,
This
it's interesting because I hit Ruby and I was like, what's that mean? Kelly was like, you get $1,500. I had 15 weeks to do it. I think I did it in a week or 2 weeks, maybe.
yeah,
So it's just not that hard. And I haven't even enrolled that many people. So,
right.
yeah.
And so I've hit all of those ranks up to the 25, and it's not and or, it's you get all of them, 25,000, 10,000, 5,000, 1,500, 500. And the one I'm working on now is Black Diamond, which is if you can hit this in 110 weeks or less, you get $100,000 bonus. So
Yeah. Yeah.
crazy.
And the thing is too, if you guys have any questions around the compensation model, just if someone invited you here that wasn't me, just reach out to them. They'll be happy to help you. If you're watching this after the fact, reach out to the person that invited you to watch this. They'll send you, we have a whole list. It's actually a 5 or 6 page PDF of compensation and how that works. It is a bit to kind of read through, but trust me, you're going to be super happy with the compensation. It's more than you would imagine you'd get. It's like I'm learning ways that I'm getting paid that I didn't even know, so there's just so many ways that we get benefited from it. I do see, thank you, David, for seeing. Sharon has her hand raised. You can unmute yourself, Sharon, if you'd like, for that.
Okay. Hi, Knolly.
Hi, Sharon.
Thank you. I've been trying to go to the founders packages for the last week since Dave and Lisa Webster, thank God they shared this wonderful opportunity with me. I was able to sign in at 500, but last Saturday night, because I thought I needed to get in within that first week or I couldn't get in on the founders package, but it just kept spinning. It kept spinning, and then it just said something about try back later, cannot go through. And then today I tried to go further on my page and it sent me an error message like I needed to enable.
You got trapped in the system as a pre-enrollee. Sharon, Knolly will send you my number. I'll just say it out loud right now for anybody that wants to write it down that has any questions or is in the company and has any struggles. But both Knolly and Patty Lynn have my number. My number is 413-374-9540. I'll repeat it, 413-374-9540. Just send me, you can give me a call. Thanks, Nal. You can send me a text saying your name, say that you've been trying to get into the system and that you must be stuck as a pre-enrollee. And I will send it to Danielle's husband, Scott. He's one of our owners, and he'll go in and he'll zap you out of the system altogether so that you can get in again. What was happening last week, because we were having such explosive growth, some people were trying to get on and we were crashing the system because so many people were joining at once.
That's I thought that, because I told Dave, I said, it's almost like the system is trying to reboot or something. I know a little bit about technology, and I said, I'm not going to get through, but I do want to get in. And then my second follow-up question is, what happens to the $536 that I've already paid? Is that applied to the founders?
So you sent what you did is you purchased a 4-pack. So what you need to do when you send me the text, say your name, so you are in the system. So what you want to say is, this is Sherry, McGillicuddy, ID number. And if you don't know your ID number, don't worry about it. I'll look it up and add it. This is Sherry, ID number blank, blank. I ordered a 4-pack. I would like to cancel that and upgrade it to an elite, upgrade it to a premier, upgrade it to an essential, whichever. Sherry, what pack did you want to upgrade it to?
Okay. And so then after I do that, you'll take care of the math and you'll let me know how much.
The company, what package did you want to upgrade to?
I was wanting to upgrade to the elite package.
Okay, excellent. So send me a text saying your name. I'll look up your ID number because you probably don't have that. And I will send it over to, either send it to VIP support, or I'll just send it to Danielle's husband, Scott, and he'll just take care of it. He'll upgrade you to an elite and he will cancel your 4-pack.
Okay.
Yes,
Hey,
I have a testimony about that. I did
yeah, I
get
was going to say,
reimbursed.
Patty Lynn, could you speak to this?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I followed the directions. I sent it to Kelly. She sent it to Scott. And then once they got me settled, a support sent me an email, and then I responded to it. And so this ticket in the email was there for like 3 or 4 days, and they had already refunded me like within an hour. I'm not sure that will happen right now, but American Express said, hey, you got a refund of the $550-ish. So yeah, you get your money back. It's just hanging out there a little bit until, they flip the switch back to your credit card company or your debit card. And, with banks, if you used a debit card, it's going to take a few more days because banks aren't as quick as a credit card.
Okay. Not a problem. I'm
Not a
going to
problem.
start working on it right now then. Thank you very much. So you'll have my text probably within the next 5 minutes or so.
All
Sounds
right. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon. Hey, another elite in the house. And by the way, yeah. And so,
It's like one of
so
those things you can't unsee.
yeah. And Sharon is actually came in under David, who is actually under Patty Lynn. So it's Patty Lynn. I'm actually growing out, and anyone that actually joins under, I mean, the cool thing is I'm like was mentioned already. I'm building one leg. You just have to build the other, so you don't have to worry about building both legs, and that can be a little bit of a challenge sometimes. So. Thank you, Patty Lynn. Patty Lynn has a pre-law degree. She's a very smart woman. She's a nerd like me. She's high on the S&C. And so I took this to her and I said, pick it apart. I want to join this company, but I want you to take a look at it. So she put her legal mind to it. She really did all the research, even beyond what I did. And she and I both have been very impressed with this. Any other?
Is going to become I just wanted to tell you guys,
Sure.
This is going to become within the next couple of months in your world. This is going to become one of those fear of missing out. And I'm not kidding. People are going to be like, wait a minute, Knolly, Patty Lynn, wait now, David, Sherry, Lisa, whoa. What are you guys doing? It's gonna it's insane. I'm watching it happen with people, and it's like all of a sudden, I'm on the call with 8 people, and the next week I'm on a call with 58 people. I'm like, wow, well, this was like, so that's how fast it grows, and the product is insane.
There was another question there, and I think it was a really good question, Kelly. I think David was asking, if I'm not mistaken, about some kind of marketing for, David Webster. He was asking, is there any marketing for how do we attract, like how do we reach out to people about this product? Is there marketing around that? And I know that Danielle did a brilliant series, which is out there on our, I think it's in our corporate page. It's
Awakend official page. You type in a magnifying glass at the top, type in Ninja. You'll see a couple things, but then you'll see Ninja trainings. And she teaches, and I don't care if you're selling this, if you're selling real estate, or if you're selling crackers. I mean, it doesn't matter. She teaches how to manipulate Facebook, Instagram, social media to attract people to you. So people are calling you instead of you calling people. Because when I put up one post and I had 3 little dresses, and it's attraction marketing. Instead of getting on and going, I've got this product, and never say the name of the product, because you want people to call you. You want to create enough curiosity that they're calling you. Don't say the name of the company. Don't say the name of the product. So what you're going to do is I put up this one post and it had 3 of my dresses. And then I zoomed in on one of the tags that said small. And I said, I am squealing with excitement. I have not been in a small in over a decade. Thank you. What are you doing? Kel, what do you got? Like, I had 26 leads from that one little post, and it's, what's the contact info again? I'm not sure what the page is Awakend Official. You can find it on Facebook. I believe you have to be added. So Knolly or Patty Lynn will have to add you to that page. We also have a page that's called The Best Fat Loss is Back. So when people call me and go, oh my God, what is that? What are you doing? I go, oh, it's insane. I'm going to send you a couple videos. We have a series of videos If anybody wants to text me their number, I will text you what I send out to people. We have a video that's called Blame It on the Leptin. You may or may have not seen that. We have a video that is from the formulator. It's not the most professional copy. I say to people, listen, there's somebody interrupting, asking, to put it up louder. Said it's not the most professional video, but it is definitely the most informative. And it's from two of the formulators' business partners talking about the product, how and why it works. There's a compensation plan video. In that, the Facebook page, The Best Fat Loss is Back. We also have, you guys, don't send me your number because I won't see it. Text me on that number that Knolly put up earlier, and I will text you back. Text me, shoot me a text saying, hi, Kelly, and what your name is, and that Patty Lynn or Knolly, so I know whose team you're on, and I'm not, thinking that you're somebody else. So there's this group called The Best Fat Loss is Back that Knolly and Patty can add you to, or David and Lisa, you can add Sherry to, and you can add your prospects into that. It's just a bunch of before and now pictures. It's people telling their story, like all of the testers. Guys, we're having this explosive growth with a clinical study and 150 testers. Can you imagine? People started receiving their product yesterday. Can you imagine 2 months from now?
Well, and just also to further answer that question too, every single week, we as the corporate is putting on training sessions. So you don't have to feel like you're getting stuck, and also not just training sessions, but mastermind. So Kelly is doing a weekly mastermind where, you can jump on and you can find out what's working, what messages are working for other people. So you'll have all the training. Don't worry about what to say, how to say it, and all that. Yeah. Also, Patty Lynn turned me on to Boards, which is an app that she can share with you. But this is the app right here. It's called Boards. And in Boards, it's so cool because you actually can have tons and tons of content that with one click, you can immediately send people your videos, PDFs, information, and so on. And they're all in different categories. Like right here, this one says business tools, and I click on it and it gives me a whole bunch of tabs with different videos. And right from here, I can click on a video and it says, okay, who do you want to send this video to? You hit the little send icon and boom, it's off. So we have a lot of great tools, and there's scripts in here. You'll be trained on what to say, how to say it. So don't worry about that.
Boards now, is insane. Bethany put that together, and you could just send that link and everything is already loaded. You don't even have to turn and load. It's amazing.
It's a free app. It's a free app called Boards, Boards. If you get confused, reach out to Patty Lynn. She'll send you the link to download the app. And then Awakend has its own board with all this content in it that you can boom, boom, boom quickly access. It has a compensation plan. It has I haven't seen anything that doesn't have. It has a lot of stuff in there.
Right, exactly. And then Danielle will come up with post of the day. Like one of the things she teaches in her ninja training is you do not want to be vomiting on somebody every single day because they'll just stop looking at your stuff. They'll just start ghosting you. So on Mondays, you do something businessy. Tuesdays, something funny or something, picture of your grandkids or your dogs. Wednesday is a day that business, you can do business again. Thursday, do something inspirational. These are the time of days that most people watch. This is what is attracting. That stuff changes all the time. Stay clued into that. But the ninja trainings are fabulous. And I don't care, like I said earlier, I don't care what you're doing for a living, it will help you.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna take the front part of this opportunity call and then we'll have that available to you if you want to use that to send out or in your marketing or invite people to watch the replay of this. But it is an incredible opportunity. I know there's other questions that will come up. Patty Lynn's already on it. She already sent the video. Pamela was asking for something. Patty Lynn took care of it. So, I want you guys to have your Saturday back. Was there anything else that you would like to add?
One more thing I want to add is I also started a group for my husband and I as master distributors for everybody in underneath us. And it's
Sure.
girls, sorry.
We want to be on that. We want to be in that
It's
one.
called Health Entrepreneurs. So find on Facebook, Health Entrepreneurs, request to become a member, and I will put you in. But we have different people go on and do different trainings. I just did a training with one of my prayer app, sorry. I just did a training with one of my teams, and we did objection handling. Just like in real estate, guys, it's the exact same skill set. You know, when somebody says, I don't have enough money, this is what you say. When somebody says this is what you say. It's literally, it's the exact same skill set as real estate. And you guys, this is going to come to you so easily, and then so will the paychecks.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for
Thank you.
Kelly, thank you for being here. Patty Lynn, thank you for being here. And thank each of you for being here as well on your Saturday. This is something I wanted to bring to you for obvious reasons. I love you. I want you to succeed at your highest level. And right now we can use a great ancillary income stream. I like multiple streams of income. And this is the one that I think is better than anything I've seen. So until next time, I will share this video out with you as well. But I will see you again soon. I love you.
Thank you, Knolly. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Love you guys. Have a good weekend.
You too.